It's time for another new Kansas City Spotlight. Here's your host, Lauren Scott.
According to a recent survey, 76% of Americans say they made at least one financial mistake in 2022, leaving them unhappy with the outcome of their decisions. So joining us today is finance expert Courtney Olive to explain why spring is the ideal time for us to take a fresh look at our financial house. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning.
Why is it important to spring clean our finances?
So there's plenty of time right now to course correct and get your finances on track for this year. So next year you're not looking back and regretting any of those mistakes.
What are some of the top financial mistakes made by consumers in 2022?
Simply not saving any money last year. And it sounds so simple, but it can be really hard, especially when things are getting more expensive all around us. And at Credit Karma, we really encourage everyone to try to make it a habit to save, whether that's for an emergency fund or to get out of debt or to buy a house. Starting that habit now will make it a lot more likely that you get your finances into a great spot by the end of the year.
How is inflation impacting Americans' finances this spring?
While we might not be able to control the prices of things, there are certain things that we can do now to lessen that pain of inflation. And so now more than ever is a really important time to check in on your budget. With the cost of so many necessities, things like gas and groceries going up, you want to make sure you have enough money every month to cover that. So with those going up, you might need to figure out other areas of your budget you can cut back. For example, canceling subscriptions you're not using. Maybe you're never watching Netflix and you can save a little money that way. Or trying to reduce your dining out or food delivery budget.
Can you share some of your tips for developing a budget and saving money?
All you need to do is sit down and see how much money do I have coming in each month? What needs to go out for those necessities? Things like your mortgage or your rent payment and groceries, and then see what's left over. And see what you're able to save or put towards any debt you might have, and use any remaining money for your wants. In terms of saving, the number one tip we have, regardless of your financial situation, is to pay yourself first. If you wait until the end of the month and think you'll save whatever's left over, a lot of times there's not any money left. So if the day you get paid, you're putting some money into a savings account, whether that's $20 or $200, it'll make it a lot more likely you can save, because if you can't see it, you can't spend it.
Okay, so where can our viewers go for more information?
If you want to learn more, we'd recommend checking out the Credit Karma app. Whether you're trying to buy a home, save more money, or get out of debt, we have tools and resources that can help.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
This Kansas City Spotlight has been paid for by Credit Karma.